So it's been a while since my last episode, about 6 months actually, and I haven't been playing Supreme Commander in that time, and since I'm starting to play it again and I plan to make more videos on it, I thought I'd briefly explain why I stopped making videos in the first place. It boils down to this: making the videos took way too much time and effort. The reason I started the series in the first place was that I've been wanting to make content for YouTube for a long time, and I've been wanting to play Supreme Commander more often, so I thought, why not combine those two and finally make a YouTube channel? I thought if I had to commit to making videos and playing the Supreme Commander games, I'd spend more of my time doing something productive instead of wasting my time on watching YouTube or browsing Reddit pretty much all the time. And I thought, not many people have been posting Supreme Commander gameplay from a new player's perspective, so why don't I try doing that? Anyway, as for the videos themselves, the idea was to make a series of me laddering and slowly showing some improvement and what I learned. At the same time, I wanted to practice my editing skills. I wanted to show off how cool this game can look at times, and I wanted to cut down the videos in terms of time so you'd have a shorter watching experience, because oftentimes Supreme Commander gameplay can go on for like an hour. Not all the time, especially on ladder, but you know. So half my gameplay videos consisted of edited gameplay, where I cut things down, did a little voiceover in post, and had cut in some shots of me, just interesting shots from going into the replay and gathering shots of like interesting like fights or whatever. And the other half was unedited live commentary. And to get a proper sense of how I'm improving, I wanted to show off every game that I play. And that's where the problem starts. Guess how much time it takes to edit a video. Let's say I play 40 minutes. How long would it take to edit that video? Well, for me, it was about 6 to 8 hours. Even when I slap on a 20-minute game on the end, unedited, that turns around... That's still like 8 to 10 more times that I'm spending editing than I am actually playing the game. Being a beginner at editing certainly doesn't help, but still, that's why I was always getting the videos out late. You know, spending 6 to 8 hours a week is a lot for like a single video. And this all hurt my playing experience as well. Every time I sat down to play the game meant hours of work for me. So I didn't get to play much at all, really. And every time I did, it was just an added stress, because I had to turn this into a video at some point. Not only that, most of the time I wasn't satisfied with the end result. I think a lot of the videos weren't very well edited or paced. But I didn't have the time to go fix it. I had to get this video out. Otherwise, I'd have a massive backlog. As for the live gameplay segments, you notice I don't talk very much during them. A big part of that is I'm not exactly charismatic, as you probably already know. I'm definitely not used to talking for long periods of time. I'm definitely a quiet guy. Which means that for long periods of time, during the live commentary, I'm not talking. So often the live gameplay footage isn't very interesting. And And because of YouTube analytics, I can see people stopping the video pretty much right after the edited stuff ends and soon up during the live segment when I stop talking, and I guess the video isn't as entertaining at that point. And that certainly has made me realize just how big an impact a YouTuber personality has over, say, gameplay or gameplay context or whatever. Personality is often what makes the YouTube video entertaining. And if I'm not talking, there's nothing. And I guess that makes sense when you think about it, but it wasn't really illustrated to me very well until I saw it for myself. Anyway, at some point, I got burned out. I stopped making videos. And I never touched the channel again until now. And if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to keep making videos, I need to change some stuff about how I make videos, because boy, 8 hours every time I play is not even close to reasonable. So I'm not going to push myself to put up every game I play. Not every game I play is going to get to the same level of treatment, same level of editing or time. Now only games I think are important are going to go up. And that will mean I get to play more Supreme Commander and not have to worry about having a massive workload. That being said, there's no more live commentary segments. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't exactly have the skills to entertain through an entire match with my mumbling under my breath. So I'm not going to try. Which means I don't have to worry about talking while I'm playing, which is a nice advantage. Talking while playing any game takes a lot of concentration. And when you're new to a game, that's absolutely not something you need added on to the already tough experience. What else? The series is going to change to a different name. It's a different series, okay? It's probably going to be called something like Chronocube Ladders. The old name is going to stop applying to me at some point, and if I'm changing how I make the videos, I might as well have like a clear-cut divider, I guess. And I'm probably only going to release something every 2 weeks instead of weekly. It gives me a lot more time to polish, and it's not going to be less stressful in general. And that's about it. The gameplay in the background, that's just me doing a bit of practice with, because it's been like 6 months since I last played. Thought I'd practice some build orders and managing my economy. You can see I'm floating some mass and energy at the moment, so I got a long way to go, but yeah. The new series is mostly going to be about me laddering, but I actually played a Sentons game recently, which is something I've only done offline before. I haven't touched Sentons online at all, and it's about time I remedy that. So actually I think the big reason why I played it in the first place was that ladder was taking forever. I was playing off-peak hours, so yeah. Anyway, so I joined a noob under 800 rated lobby. So I was actually really nervous going into this because I've never been in any sort of lobby like this with actual other players. And so this is all a new experience to me, something I'm not used to. And even though the lobby said noobs under 800, there's certainly some over 1,000 and plus players in here. I guess the ratings don't matter as much if you keep both teams balanced. Oh, and we also have a 0 rated player. So the game starts and I'm the naval player. So my job is to build a navy and defeat my opposing opponent across the pond. I don't have a specific build order for this, so I'm just doing a generic 2 land 1 air build. Luke must asks here if he should take the right island, which reminds me that I have an island I should take, so I start working towards that. I'm the first person on my team to start scouting. Oh, and I get a drop off on the island. I'll start getting my navy up and running, slowly. Ooh, someone in full chat's complaining about something. I wonder what that is. Nicholas, the yellow player here, is 100 rated, while his opponent is 0 rated. Luke Muss, our friendly purple smurf, decides to give his advice to the person he is currently crushing. While I'm minding my own business, my team seems to be brewing up a snipe. Their target is Milk Money, who is already struggling to keep the front lines. Well, he still has some life left, so he's probably fine. Hey, there's some ships moving to the middle. Maybe I should do something about that. Okay, this is my first fight of the game, and it looks like things are going... Wait, why is everything frozen? Looks like we have disconnect from our 100 rated yellow player. And now he's gone. Well, he'd lost navy anyway, so it's probably not a big deal. Full share is on, by the way. And now the game's desynced. My navy's now overwhelming their naval yards. I don't know if he wasn't paying attention or what, but his ACU's sticking out of the water. So maybe he's distracted, but I kill him. I make a sweet bombing run on these power grids. But I couldn't get a nicer shot of it because the desync's a lot more serious than I thought it was. In the replay, these power plants don't die. So all that's left is Gambino, the air player, and the game's highest rated player at 1,200. But he doesn't really have any air, so I just bomb the shit out of his engineers. Gambino is slightly unhappy about his teammates' performance. I accidentally napalmed some friendly forces. Sorry about that. And that's it, the game's over. If you managed to make it all the way through this, well, thanks for watching. I'm not sure when the next video is going to come out. So far the editing process on the first video has been quite slow, and this has been slow as well. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get these out faster, so I'm not going to give a time frame, but whenever it comes out, I'll hope to see you there.